Yeah, I know. I'm just a little bit behind the leading edge. In the last year or so, there are a number of brands of whiskey, single malts in particular, that have repackaged and rebranded and changed their presentation. Like Old Pulteney, they went from different age statements to new age statements. They used to have a 12, 17, and a 21. So now they have a 12, a 15, and an 18. It's rebadged and rebranded. There's Glen Rothes that used to give a vintage of what year the whiskey was made, but now they're putting age statements on it. And the same thing goes for Balblair, where I used to get bottles that were, Balblair 99. So you knew that it was distilled in 1999, or Balblair 05, which was distilled in 2005. But then there were different releases of 99 and 05 and 89 and whatever year it was. So you'd get three different releases perhaps from the same year, and I guess that was confusing. Now they just decided to put an age statement on it and change their plan of attack. So right now here I have a Balblair 15, which otherwise would have been a Balblair 04 or something like that, being 15 years old, or 05. I had a 05 at one point, but now this is Balblair 15, so it's aged 15 years at the time that it was bottled. It's got some dust on it because it's been here since I think April or May. And the date on this was the April 24th. So since the 24th of April, I've had this, and now it is the 25th of September. So April, May, June, July, August, September. 5 months I've had this. And I'm going to open it up. Here's what the box looks like. Did I show you already? You've taken a lot of the colors out of it and made it really plain looking. Balblair, true Highland spirit. It says that right here on the top. And now, ooh, they're making a few hoops to jump through here. What is this trick? There is a trick here. Oh, wait a minute. I think I figured it out. Yeah, I got it. Okay. This comes this way, and it's a bottle of Balblair. It's the same bottle as they used to have, but it's a different label, and it's got an age statement right there on the bottom. Okay. Oh, wow. There's even something in here. Balblair 15. I'm going to have to read this to you. And there's a bunch of stuff written on the back here. There is some fancy something going on there. I don't know what it is. Distillery, 15 years old. Here it goes, Balblair up the side. There's a bunch of writing on the back. It might say the same as this card does. I'm going to have a look. But first, let's open up this precious little bottle. 15-year-old Balblair. Find the little tag so that we can just rip the top off. I think I may have it. It's coming. It's coming. Yeah, got it. A soft cap. A real cork. Oh, I can smell some fruity notes already from here. Yeah. All right, while I let that sit, I will read what it says on here. Balblair, true Highland spirit. Seldom will you find a distillery set in more scenic and unspoilt surroundings than Balblair. Located near the banks of the beautiful Dornoch Firth, it sits in the rugged shadow of Stree Hill, the oldest working distillery in the heart of the Scottish Highlands. Balblair was founded in 1790. On the distillery doorstep stands the ancient Clach Biorach standing stone, A landmark for over 4,000 years. The stone was used as a gathering place by the ancient race of Picts. Upon it, they engraved their intriguing Z rod symbol, which represents the passage of time. This unique symbol inspires our packaging and reflects our dedication to craftsmanship. We believe in quality above all else. It is our hands-on approach that gives our whiskey its distinctive taste and character. By storing our casks in traditional earthen-floored dunnage warehouses, we ensure a perfect environment for a slow and gentle maturation. The result is a whiskey that is elegantly understated, yet quietly self-assured. Quality is reflected by those who make it and those discerning enough to drink it. Balblair, true Highland spirit. Tasting notes, color, aroma, palate, finish. I will get into those after I have tasted it for myself, as I often do. And this one says, rarement vous trouverez une distillerie située dans un environnement aussi pittoresque et préservé que Balblair. That's the French version, but I'm not going to read it all to you. I said it all already. So that's what this card is. Because it's marked, it's sold in Canada, they put a same thing in French inside. Okay, here we go. Fruity. Doesn't say what kind of casks, does it? Highland single malt Scotch whiskey, matured. It does say. Matured initially in American oak, ex-bourbon casks, followed by the rich influence of first fill Spanish oak butts. 46% alcohol by volume, natural color, non-chill filtered. These are things we like to see. 750 mils. In Edgerton, Scotland. And on the back, it doesn't say much except a few things in French. All right. So it's ex-bourbon and finished in sherry butts. All right. So that's where I was getting the fruit from. The sherry butts. Now I've had Balblair in the past, and I found it to be good, but a little bit too gentle for my tastes. This smells very nice. It smells fruity. I'm getting Del Monte fruit cup. I'm getting those red cherries that have been marinated in whatever. And yeah, a little bit of pineapple, a little bit of peach, a little bit of apricot. It's a very beautiful nose. And after the fruits move aside a little bit, there's maltiness. Quite malty. Quite malty. And there's some other stuff. A little bit of butterscotch. And then the fruits come back again and reassert themselves. This is quite caramel. This is a beautiful, there's some vanilla, beautiful nose. It is understated. It's not in your face. It's well rounded on the nose. It smells really good. Well crafted, I would say. Nothing really stands out. It's kind of harmonious, but not quite as sterile as a Japanese whiskey. There's a hint of chocolate as well. Probably coming from those first fill sherry butts. It's somewhere between a dark chocolate and a milk chocolate. There's more in there. There's more wanting to come out. Cocoa powder. A little bit of coffee. I think we're going to have a winner here. Because based on this nose, it's already quite a nice whiskey. I could really get into this. Just nosing this. Beautiful nose. And I'm getting hints of something else. There's some pineapple and malty. And the more I nose this, the more subtleties and nuances come out. I think this is going to do very well when it's exposed some more to the air. It's changing already. Let's give it a taste. Oh, that is nice. It's quite fruity at first. It goes down gently, smoothly. At 46%, it goes down easy. It's leaving fruity notes, and it's making my broken tooth vibrate. I don't know why, but it's just doing that. My broken tooth is going like that. How much did this cost me? If I haven't said so already. Balblair. $129.99. So $13 liquor tax plus $6.50 goods and services tax. Plus 10-cent bottle deposit plus the $129.99. $149.59. That's $150 out the door. Canadian. It's not cheap. $10 per year. Who is it that used that same way of measuring things? Yeah, Whiskey Mystery. Hi, Phil and Deepa, if you're watching, that is. $10 a year. What is it doing on the legs? Sheeting action. Small droplets, small trails of droplets. That's it. Still smells wonderful. At 46 ABV. This will be a beautiful sipper. I'm getting that maltiness. I'm getting hints of chocolate. I'm getting the fruits again. That maraschino cherry, those pineapples, a little bit of apricot, a little bit of peach. Peachy, I would say. Yeah, first I get a peach and apricot, pineapple fruitiness. Then I swallow that. I get some maltiness Tiny little bit of chocolate on the palate. I wouldn't say it's a very long finish. It's a medium finish. The nose is the best part. And there's a bit of a hug going down. Love the fruitiness and maltiness of this. More fruity than malty. And the complexity on the nose is unbeatable. It may not be strong and overpowering, but it is eloquent, yes. Oh, it just slips right down the throat. A little bit of a alkaline mouthfeel, slippery, leaving waves of fruit and maltiness and chocolate. Oh yeah, this is good. This is a fine dram. Slanchova.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Yeah.